Okay.
So first of all, welcome back to Detroit.
Thank you.
What's it like to be home after all this?
It definitely, the home sweet home is a proper saying for this moment. It feels great and wonderful. I've been traveling a lot. I got sick a couple times. It's weird because I landed here and I feel better, you know, just home. But it's different, you know. I'm home, but like going to work yesterday, everyone wants to take pictures and want my autograph, and I'm like, I used to sit on the desk next to you. It's just weird, you know, but it's nice.
Any hot spots around town that you have to get to?
Well, it definitely would have to be, I have to go to my best friend Brittany and her dad own P&P Murphy Whiskey Barn Grill, and that's in Dearborn Heights. And they have like the best Reubens and oh my God, breakfast, the Irish omelet. I gotta have that on Sunday. So it's like, and hanging out with my friends at night there, that's one of the spots I love to go to. The other one would have to be just hanging out with my little brother at the mall, but I don't know if I'm gonna get to do that.
Now, since you won the crown, you've been traveling all over the place. Talk about where your travels have taken you and what it's been like.
Oh my God. It's, as you can see, I don't know where to start, but it's been amazing. I'll give you an example. The last 20 days, I went from Rwanda, Africa, to Vegas, to Houston, to New York for a day to unpack, repack, and to China. And then back from China to Detroit, and then I'm going to LA on Tuesday. So it's definitely been a whirlwind, but I love it. I love the life I'm living right now. It's a dream.
I was going to say, are you loving every minute of it?
Yes. It's more than what I thought it would be. I think a lot of girls don't expect the kind of gift that comes with the crown. It's not just a beauty pageant, because once you win, you're not in a dress and a bikini every day, but you're a representative. I mean, in Shanghai, China, I got to meet USA Khan, she's like I'd like to say the Oprah of China. The Honorable Madeleine Albright. I got to host the concert and introduce Harry Connick Jr. and the USC Marching Band. I got to go to Rwanda and sit with President Paul Kagame and the First Lady and meet the survivors of the genocide, which are making these wonderful bracelets for us, not for us, but for Same Sky. And once one is sold, 100% of that money goes right back to these victims of the genocide, which is something that we're doing in Rwanda, and I'm happy to be part of it.
That's awesome. So now go ahead.
I was going to say, fun thing, I do fun things, real fun things. I play touch football with Tom Brady in Boston, so like these are just little things.
That's my hometown, all right.
Oh, I love Boston.
Are you also preparing for Miss Universe?
Everyone is wondering how I'm preparing and doing what I'm doing, and I go, I prepared so well with my director, Melissa Pitchford, for Miss Michigan. And since January to the time I left to Miss USA, I totally felt prepared. Being in Miss USA, that's another way of preparing. And so I feel like I'm going to Miss Universe excited, prepared, and mentally knowledgeable of what's going to happen there. Also, the fact that I'm going and traveling, I still take advantage of the different gyms. I'm doing this little documentary on my phone. I take a picture of every different gym. I'll go to Shanghai's gym, Rwanda, the gym there. It's like kind of cool. When
you won, you gave a shout out to your trainer.
Yeah, Quincy.
How do we find him? How do we get in shape like
Quincy
you are?
Alexander is he's independent. He's a good friend. That's how it is. And he's a lifesaver. I would like to say that. He still kind of texts me all the time. We're always talking. I'm here in town. I'm trying to see him. And we were working out in a garage, and he has a gift. He can look at a person, and he's helped so many. And he can tell you nutrition-wise what you need, your endurance. And you can find him. The best way, actually, is like Facebook.com, and it's Team Get It In. Get It In. He says, Team Get It In. That's the team. And it's just us friends, and we used to go to national fitness competitions together.
That's how we track him
Quincy
down?
Alexander is his name.
We'll be looking. Talk about the Pink Fund and the event today and how important this charity is for you and why you wanted to be involved.
Yes, I became the ambassador of the Pink Fund when I won Miss Michigan. And I remember the first speech I made when Molly introduced me to the board members, and I said, I'm Miss Michigan, and I'm honored to take on that title. And one thing that I want to do as Miss Michigan, I want to introduce the Pink Fund to the rest of the U.S. And also, the thing that the Pink Fund does is different than any just cancer organization. They don't just collect money for research. They actually take that money and they put it into the hands of the victims who are going through, you know, chemo who have been diagnosed with cancer, single moms who have 3 kids and get diagnosed, can't work. What do they do at that point, you know? And the founder and the president, Molly McDonald, is one of those people. She actually prayed to God that if I get cured, this is what I want to do. Because she had 4 kids at the time and single mom, and she was diagnosed with breast cancer. So it's like something that I'm so touched by that I feel it's a great way to introduce to the rest of the world, and being that Miss USA, my main platform is breast and ovarian cancer.
Back when you won the crown, were you surprised? You seemed pretty confident.
Well, Miss USA, right?
Yeah, when you won the crown.
You know
yeah.
what? I go with the psychology of winning. That's my secret weapon. That's my secret. Where I go there as Miss USA. And when I go to Universe, I'm going as Miss Universe. And I'm taking this mentality that I believe USA has. Where, you know, I think we all know Venezuela won 2 years in a row. They hold the most titles, and a lot of the Latin countries always come on top. And they do have beautiful ethnic, you know, exotic women. And I just feel like I have a lot more to show off. And it's going to be in Las Vegas at Mandalay Bay in the United States, and August 23rd, everyone. And this way, not only am I showing off my country, but I'm going to show up like, hey, Miss Venezuela, Miss Mexico, have you met Miss USA already? Because it's a whole new world this week. You just kind of bring that. We have so much in America. I mean, really, we just got to show it off.
Now, a lot's been made of your background. Do you feel added pressure to represent, or because you're from Lebanon, do you feel added pressure, or no?
You know, everyone thinks that. I feel pride, and I feel honored, because actually I want to say that the last winner from Michigan to win Miss USA was in '93, and she was the first African American. And then I win, and I'm the first Arab American, just to show you how Michigan makes history. And I feel proud. I mean, not only am I holding this opportunity to show Arabs that, hey, you know, post 9/11, I know a lot of fear have, you know, been implanted. And you think that outside countries think that the United States, oh, they you know, there's diversity, but they segregate and you know, no, that's not true. We're built on opportunity, on freedom. This country is still built on that. And the fact that I get to win Miss USA and hold that, you know, example, not only to the Arab world, but also to the immigrants out there, because I did immigrate to this country, is a true honor. You know, look at the U.S. Are you forgetting where you live? Are you forgetting what this country has offered you?
Were you in lots of pageants growing up, or was this kind of new for you, and why did you do it?
I've always watched pageants and never thought I could do it. I was a big tomboy. My mom was the one that wanted me to be her little pageant princess. My first pageant was just for fun and the reason to travel. And actually, I did Miss Wayne County, and then I went on and I did Miss Lebanon Emigrant to get to know Lebanon more. And then I did another pageant in West Africa, and that's where I was like, you know what? I can do this. And if I don't win, I still get a scholarship opportunity. In Miss Michigan, you place in the finalists, you still get some sort of a scholarship, and that's a great opportunity, being that a lot of students nowadays can't even get that opportunity. I have school loans to still pay back. So I went and I did Miss Michigan after I graduated the first time, and I won. And then that's when I started training, really, to be what I need to be. One thing Miss Universe organization loved about me, they said, you're not a peppermint patty, and that's their idea of a typical pageant girl. They don't want that. They want a real girl, and that's why I'm trying my best at town to let all the girls in Michigan, and I haven't done it in any other state, only Michigan. I want this talent and the beauty we have here to go to Miss Michigan. Miss Michigan pageant will be held September 10 and 11 in Ann Arbor, and I'm crowning the next girl. I'll be in town to crown the next Miss Michigan. So go on MissMichiganUSA.com, download the application, and send it in. It's simple and it's easy. Just be yourself. You don't need to be world peace. That doesn't exist. That whole, fake, there's no thing. Be yourself.
Anything you want to add to the people of Detroit who are watching on Channel 7 right now?
Well, first, I want you all to know my gala is tonight. It's going to be a very nice and big party. And you just pay, I believe, a certain donation at the door for the Pink Fund. Not expensive at all, and it goes to charity. But it's going to be a big party, everybody. You can come see me. It's at the West End Book Cadillac. You guys got to come in Detroit. And I just want everyone to know that I truly, truly respect and feel so honored that Michigan has held, my name up high, and I get the key to Dearborn by the mayor tomorrow at 10 in the morning at the Civic Center in Dearborn. And it's just, everything's happening so quickly, and I just feel like I'm on a cloud, just kind of going through it. I'm going to go back one day and just watch a lot of videos, and it's probably going to make me cry, you know, but it's a dream come true.
Thank you, Miss USA.
Oh, thank you so much.
Stay right there for 1 second. He's going to get one shot of us talking, and then we'll let you go. Do you like being the center of attention? People will notice everything about you every day, your earrings, what you're wearing, talking to you. Do you love it?
I never did. I never minded, but I never wanted to be the center of attention.